for those of you that are out there knocking on doors, you're making dials, you're loving final expense, do not stop that. Keep going, get better, become a student. Sometimes in our business, there's kind of one of those moments where you want something different. You want to try something a little bit different, maybe a little different technique, whatever it is. Medicare is that breath of fresh air. When you go through the day-to-day grind, the final expense, which I love, don't get me wrong, Medicare complements it so well. Brandon Clay said peanut butter and jelly, and I agree 100%. And once again, I'll be redundant. I just love that it coincides with that same client with final expense. I get to help them in more ways than one. And then as I progress, and you know this better than anybody, I get to talk about, hospital indemnity. I get to talk about cancer plans. I get to talk about all these other things that they need that I can help them with. And it's just not about advantage. It's about supplements, advantage. What's the best fit for them? You're doctor problem solver. And here's how I can help you. There's just so many people that don't do it because they don't know. They don't have somebody like yourself they can lean on. I mean, you're helping agents on a daily basis help a client in more ways than one. If you're a final expense agent right now and you're out there, let's say you're selling 15 policies a month, you're averaging $12,000 a month in premium. You go out there and do the same thing on a 12-month basis, 15 policies a month. You do that for 12 months, but you're cross-selling Medicare with it. That's 180 plans. That's $54,000 in commissions a year and earnings a year. Do that for 5 years, and you're talking about making $260,000, $270,000 in residual money. It's there sitting right in front of you. It's a matter of, are you going to get it, or are you going to let the guy that comes in behind you get it? One thing I want to throw out there, John, that I'd love your take on and just hear what your thoughts are. One of the big reasons that most agents don't get involved in Medicare is they believe that the difficulty level of getting certified is something that's just insurmountable. You've done it many times. You take the certifications every year. How difficult is it to get involved in Medicare, really?
Does it matter? I'm being kind of sarcastic, but it's worth it. Yep. It's worth it. It's not. It's an open book test. The AHIP is an open book, and you get 3 chances at it before you have to pay again and wait a little bit. But it's not difficult, and there's some tricks to test taking. What if it is hard? So what? If you can make it through a life and health insurance exam, you can make it through AHIP pretty easily.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Like, if you've taken the life and health test, you can pass AHIP. And you just made a point that I think is really good. It's not that so many people fail it; it's that they fail to actually go and do it and get started is the big issue.